Hello everyone, this is Pranay Babu Totakura, and I have developed an application for the teaching assistant in order to apply for a course in the computer science department in Northern University. And this is how my application goes. So basically, I have used React.js for the front end part and Java for the back end and MySQL Workbench for the database. So now let us get into the project. So now let me connect my backend with the database. So in order to connect my backend, let me run my application first. So I will run it as a Java application. And let me see the status of my server. Yes, the server is up and running fine. So, so here we can see that Tomcat has started our application on the port 8080. And now we can see that our backend is connected with the database. So now let us jump into the front end and let us run the application. So basically this is my front end part, and this is the login part for the front end, and I've used React.js in the login part. So let me view my terminal first. And in the terminal, I'm going to give the command as npm start in order to launch my application. So this will take me to the Google Chrome and open in the server of localhost 8000. So 3000. So here, let me give, it is the localhost 3000, but I didn't give any link for the localhost 3000. But my server is in the localhost 3000 slash login. So in order to start the page, so this is my login page, and in the login page we can see the username, password, and role. So this username, password, and role comes from the front end part whenever we launch the application. And this login page usually calls the login request from the backend part. So let me dive into the login request in the backend part in Eclipse, which is in Java. So this is the login request in my backend part. So in the login request, I have given the string username and the string password and the role as role. So these three are accordingly to the front end part. So that we can see that there is username, there is password, and also there is the role in which the applicant has to log in. So let me brief the backend part first. So this is the backend part, and we use the controllers in order to take control of the front end and give the response from the backend to the front end. So from the controller, we'll let me just explain about a single controller. So for example, let me take as the admin controller. So in the admin controller, we can see there are many kinds of functions. For suppose, let us take the OpenTA positions. For in OpenTA positions, there are, whenever an applicant is trying to get apply for a particular course, there has to be a particular course that has to be opened by the admin. So that admin has to write in this particular function in order to open the in order to open the course. So this OpenTA application calls the function such as OpenTA application, and let me check that it is in the admin service. So this function holds the values, and if there are if it gives any null value, then it will try to catch the loop, and it will return us uh, zero for that particular session. And now this request will jump back into the admin controller. And now let us assume the other condition, such as the course name, searching for the course name in the admin page. I've given a certain loop, such as the admin can search for the courses and he can open the positions And also he can change the application statuses in where from in this loop where he can reject or send offer to that particular applicant. So now let us get back into the front end part. So now I'm trying to log in as the admin. So for my particular application, I've given John Doe as the admin, and I'm trying to log in as admin. So now this is the admin page. You can see. So there are courses and there are applications and there is instructor feedback. So in the courses, let me open the particular courses for suppose let us say software engineering. CEN is the course code and 5035 is the course number and 003 is the availability of the professor. So let me suppose open for the number of positions such as 10 and let me click on submit. So after clicking on submit, now the applicant is free to access this course. So now let me log in as the applicant. So I'm logging out as the admin. So for my particular application, I have given John Smith, whose username is jsmith2023 as the applicant. So now, as he is the applicant, I'll try to log in as applicant. So now you can see whether to which course he needs to apply for. So now we can see that software engineering is open for the applications. So I'm trying to select software engineering here, and let me submit 2 applications from this particular user so that we can easily understand our project. So in the first application, I'll give it as the prior experience as yes, and there is a drop down in which you can see that the relevant course you have experience with. For that particular drop down, I'll select it as software engineering, and let me give the start date and end date in which he has experience in that particular course. It has 15th of August, April 2022 to 17th of April 2023, and there is the upload file button. From the upload file, it will direct me to my directory and I can choose one application. So let me choose the passport and it is opened. So let me click submit. So now you can see that application has been successfully submitted. And let us apply for another software engineering course, and this time without any experience. So I'm opting for no experience in the place of prior experience. So let me upload the file again. This time I'll upload different file. For the previous time I've uploaded the passport, and now I'll try to upload my I-20. So I'm trying to open this, and then I'll click on submit. So now you can see that the application is successfully submitted. So now let me I'm logging out as the applicant. And I log in back as the admin. So in this application, I have given 2 admins, who is John Doe and Mark Henry. So Mark Henry is the admin this time. I'll try to log in as Mark Henry. So now let us search in the applications. In the applications, you can see that select course to view the applications. In this, let me select the course in order to view the TA applications that are in review. So let me select the software engineering, which I have previously applied for. And in the application status, the search criteria, I will give it as in review so that we can simplify the search process. So in the search, we can see that there are two applications currently in the name of James Smith. So the first one is we have given the with prior experience, and the second one we have given without prior experience. As you can see that it is not applicable in the previous experience. So let me, I'll try to download his resume, which I have given as his passport in this. So now you can see that, and let me send him for the committee member review this time. And I'll submit it here, and even I'll send this resume. I've given the, so now I am sending this to the committee member review, and I'll click on submit. So now you can see that in the search criteria, you cannot find search results matching the search criteria. Please modify your search and try again. So now I'll log out as the admin, and now I'll log in as the applicant in order to see my status of the application. So James Smith is my applicant. I'll log in as applicant as he's an applicant. So now you can we'll just hover into offers, and now we can see that software engineering, CE and software engineering, the applicant cannot do anything for these software engineering courses as they are currently in review process. So now I'll log in as the committee member. So in my case, the committee member is Samson. Log in as the committee member. So I'll hover into the applications. We have applied for the software engineering course. So in this particular course, I will, in order to simplify our search process, I'll just click on the application status such as the committee member review, because the applications are currently in the committee member review stage. So let me click on search. So this will give me two applications, which are for the James Smith in the committee member review, that is with the resume, and James Smith with the committee member review without resume for the both for the course software engineering. So even in the committee member, I'll try to download the resume. You can see the download has been started. You can see the download, and even in this I given I-20. So now we can see that I-20 is currently being downloaded. Yeah. So you can see the I-20 is being done. So now in the committee member review, I'll just accept, I'll just approve the candidate who have submitted me with the prior experience, and I'll click on submit, and I'll reject the candidate who have not given any prior experience in this particular course, and I'll just put it in the committee member rejected as the status, and then I'll submit it. Now you can see that we cannot find any results matching the search criteria. So please modify your search and try again. So now let us go back into the admin, so that in that flow, after the committee member, the admin has to review it, and again and then he needs to send the offer to that particular applicant. So now I'm trying to log in as the admin again. So let us log in as John Doe this time, who is the admin. And then you can see that in the applications, you can see for the software engineering course. Now, in order to simplify your search criteria, let us hover on committee member approved, and then we'll search again. Now you can see that there is only one application that is being approved by the committee member, as we have already rejected the application which is which is being applied without the prior experience. So this is with the prior experience, and committee member has approved it, and the admin has no objection with that. Now let me send the offer to that particular applicant, and then I'll submit it. Now you can see that we cannot find any results matching the search criteria. Please modify your search again. So now let me go back to the applicant in order to see the status of the applications. So I'm trying to log in as applicant again. So in this, James Smith is my applicant. So I'll click on offers. So now you can see that the software engineering course is being opened, and then you can see that congratulations, you have been selected as the teaching assistant for software engineering. Please accept or decline your offer. So now we can once I click on accept, you can see that congratulations, you have already accepted the offer. So now let me log in as the instructor in order to give feedback to that particular applicant in his classes. So I'm trying to log in as Sarah Williams, who is the instructor for my application. So I'll search. In order to give the feedback, I have given two search criteria, which is the first name and last name, and you can see that the last name is being disabled without giving the first name. So let me try to enter the first name as James, and now we can see that the last name is being opened for the entry. So I'll click on Smith. You can see that the James Smith with ID 2. Now you can give the now the instructor can give the feedback for this particular applicant. So let me give the feedback as applicant is performing well in the classes and is recommended for further PA considerations. So let me click on submit. Now you can see that the feedback is being saved successfully. Now let us dive back into admin and the committee member in order to see the feedback from the instructor end. So John Doe is the admin here. Here you can see the feedback in both the admins and the committee members. So now let us click on the instructor feedback. For particular applicant whose name is James Smith, we have given the feedback. The instructor has given the feedback. So now you can see that the applicant is performing well in the classes and is recommended for further TA considerations, which is given by Sarah Williams 2023. This is her user ID. So now even we'll check it in the committee members area. Let me log in as the committee member. Now you can again see that the instructor feedback here. Oh, it's James Smith. Click on search. Now you can see that the applicant is performing well in the classes and is recommended for the further TA considerations. So basically, this is the application for the TA for the TA in order to apply for the course in the computer science department at Northern University, and also in order to maintain security and all. I didn't give any register user or the sign up in the login page, because any person with the ID can log with the link can log into can access our application, and even he can misuse our application for misuse our application. So I haven't given any uh, register link or the login link. But what we can do is that the admins can take the credential, can make the applicants credentials and can give access to them. So I have given the access for the applicants through the Postman app. Now let us go into the Postman app, and I'll click on the register user for the new user. Now you can see that let us give the applicant. Let me create a new applicant here. That is for the role applicant. I'll give the username as Kevin. Let me give the first name first. First name is Kevin. I'm sorry. And his last name is Peterson. His user ID is kpeterson 2023, all smalls. And his password, let me give the password as we can pass. So now I'll send the request to the localhost 8080 in where our backend is running currently. So now you can see that a particular token has been created such that a new applicant has been created with the username as Kevin Peterson and the password as applicant pass. Now let us try to log in with the front end with these particular credentials that admin has given from the database of the university. In the username, I have given as, let me check it once again. It's K Peterson 2023 in the username. The username, and in the password, I've given it as applicant pass. Now let us try to log in as the applicant. So now you can see the new applicant has been logged in, and let me save his credentials for the good purpose. So now I'm logging out as the applicant. So the use of the Postman is not only for the creation of the new applicants and all. Also, the person without the front end, even he can use the Postman app in order to raise a token and send a request to the backend. So now you can see using a Postman app, we'll send a request from the temporary server to the backend. So basically, this is my application for the TA applicant in order to apply for the course in the computer science department at Northern University. Thank you.